Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone. Once again, one final time from the Bismarck Event Center here in the capital city of North Dakota. It is the 2025 Division A State Championship match. It is the number 2 versus the number 4 seed. The number 4 seed Valley City Highlanders looking for their first state championship in program history. Mayport CG, the number 2 seed coming into this state tournament, looking for their first state championship since 2002. Should be a dandy one here today between two quality Division A teams. Brady Siebel's what they call for you here from the capital city. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show, and it rolls on next.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of the Fargo-Moorhead area and surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into settling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Welcome to the city of Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity. Here, you don't just find a house, you find a quality of life. Safe neighborhoods, affordable living, and a community that treats your family like their own. Build your dream home with lots starting at an attractive price and enjoy homeowner incentives and grant funds to help make it yours. Come live, work, and thrive in Hillsboro, where you don't just live, you belong.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Brady Siebel's back with you here. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. Online, Irie INS to get a free quote. Let's recap the day of volleyball we have had so far. Preview what's coming up here to finish this evening tonight. Here at the state volleyball tournament, 2 courts here inside the Bismarck Event Center facility. You have the main arena here. You also have the exhibit hall, which is down the hall. About a 2-3 minute walk away. Mayport CG actually played their opening round game in that exhibit hall. Valley City has played both of their contests here inside the main arena. For day number 3, all third place and championship games here in the main arena. 5th place games were down in the exhibit hall. 7th place games were up the road at Bismarck High School. Let's recap the day of volleyball so far. We'll start in the Division A ranks. 7th place goes to the Hazen Bison. They defeat DeLax Burlington 3-1. 5th place went to Thompson. They defeated Dickinson Trinity 3-0 in a match you heard right here on yourliveevent.com with yours truly on the call. The 3rd place matchup, the Central Cass Squirrels defeat South Prairie Max in 5 3-2. Chase Miller had the call for you on that one here on yourliveevent.com. And of course the championship match coming up here in about 20 minutes from now, Mayport CG and Valley City. Taking a look at the Division B rankings, or the finals places. All those matches have concluded. Central McLean defeats Surrey 3-1 to take 7th place. In the 5th place match, Linton HMB defeats Flasher in 5. In the third place match, Edgeley Call Montpelier defeats our Redeemers in a match that we had for you on yourliveevent.com bright and early at 8 a.m. this morning. And the championship, you just heard it a few moments ago on yourliveevent.com. Langdon Area Munich gets their 6th state championship, coming back from 2-0 down. They pull off the reverse sweep. They pick up the state championship. That is now the record for programs in Division B. As Langdon Area Munich picks up the win. They had 3 games. They played 15 sets. All of Langdon Area Munich's victories this weekend was in 5, and they are your state champions. Taking a look at the big schools, the AA division, 7th place went to the Jamestown Blue Jays. They defeat West Fargo Horace in 4 sets. In the 5th place match, Bismarck High defeats Minot in 4 sets. In the 3rd place match, West Fargo High, the Packers defeated Bismarck Century in 5. And then tonight, the final game of this state tournament of the weekend, it's a battle of the EDC as West Fargo Cheyenne will take on Fargo Davies for the state championship. That's your breakdown of the bracket. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you our pregame coaches' comments. We'll talk with Coach Stacy Hansen from Mayport CG. But when we return, Cynthia Clabo for the Highlanders will join us right here on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
YourLiveEvent.com, Cynthia Clabo for Valley City, joining us here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. And Cynthia, first off, congratulations on the victory last night, 2-0 in the state tournament, and for the first time ever, the Highlanders are playing for a state title.
Yeah, super exciting. I know, first time, wild. Yeah.
Just kind of talk about how those games played yesterday, going up against the top seed South Prairie Max, and then able to get it done in 4 against them.
Yeah, I mean, both times we played Thompson Thursday night. We knew we had to bring it, our A game. Number 1 seed we had last night. We watched them a little bit the night before, so we kind of knew what we needed to do, hopefully. And I mean, it doesn't always work out what you're hoping to do, but I just wanted them to be aggressive, right? Keep hitting at them. I didn't know if South Prairie Max had any sort of like real big hits at them yet, so we wanted to see, okay, I mean, change up your shots, hit a bunch, and just try to change where you're hitting. Don't always hit the same spot.
Played them yesterday, kind of the later afternoon spot, a full 24 hours. You've been kind of sitting around. How do you kind of manage last night and today to make sure that they're ready to go come game time?
Last night we just went back. We had the parents put on hospitality room, which was really nice. Then they just went back, watched some more volleyball. Hopefully had a great sleep. They seem like they're rested, I hope at least. Had some breakfast this morning. Then they had kind of like a little challenge thing we gave them to have some fun and team bonding type activity. They had some lunch, did a little shopping, and came back. So just kind of get them moving up, not just stay in your hotel room the whole time.
Obviously, there's going to be nerves, right? It's the state championship game. How do you maybe try to curtail those or kind of use that positively for the team?
Oh, if you're not nervous, then there's something wrong with you, right? The nervousness is what brings that excitement out, what brings hopefully your A game out again, because you just know that. I mean, yes, it's exciting. You're nervous, but it's also exciting to hopefully, do well and compete at your highest level.
Going against Mayport CG, played them towards the end of the regular season. It went 5. Just kind of talk about what you remember from that contest against the Patriots.
Oh, I remember we came out again with a bang or whatever, and we did really well the first 2 sets, and then we kind of struggled going into the third, and we just could never really dig ourselves back out quite all the way through. So hopefully we can come out strong and then just stay strong throughout the whole thing.
Got a couple of good hitters, right? They have Peyton Strand kind of in the middle, Kaiser Carlson as well, kind of their Swiss Army knife, kind of does everything. How do you try to combat against them today?
I know, the middle, she's great. We gotta, just try to keep them out of system, so hopefully they can't get that middle set. And hopefully then we're fine that way.
Coach Cynthia Clable for Valley City. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
YourLiveEvent.com, our insurance pregame show continues with Coach Stacey Hansen. And Stacey, first off, congratulations to you and the Patriots making it back to the state title game here today.
Thank you. It was a fun night last night. The girls came out and they played hard, and in a 3-set win, they did a nice job last night. So I'm really proud of them how they came out last night.
Yeah, just talk about what you saw in that game against Central Cass. Obviously, a quality team able to get piece together some runs each of those sets to pick up the straight set victory.
I think it kind of started with our serve receive last night. I thought the girls did a nice job so we could be in system and we can get balls to our middles and establish them. And from there, we were able to balance our attack to both our right sides, outsides, because they had to kind of respect the middles and, whoever's in the middle at that time, whether it was Kennedy or Peyton.
You mentioned there the fun night. Just kind of talk about the, more than 24 hours in between games, just kind of what that was like, how to keep them ready for volleyball today.
Last night they went to the hospitality room, and see some family and whatnot that way, and got to kind of connect with them. But we went back and chilled last night, and then we had a team building activity today that they did, and went out to eat, and then we came here. So it just kind of the preparation is more mental than anything at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. State volleyball game. Obviously, there's going to be nerves. I think there's something wrong with you if there isn't nerves at this point. How do you try to, tame them, corral them, or use them positively here today?
I think they've done a nice job each of the other previous nights, and hopefully they've kind of found a way to kind of rein that in a little bit. And yeah, you're right. They're going to have some nerves and have to just play through that and, just live in the moment and kind of enjoy what the opportunity they have right now.
Going up against Valley City, the Highliners played them towards the end of the regular season, got them in 5 at their place. Talk about what you remember from the Highliners.
They're pretty dynamic with Katie Koka on the outside, and their lefty number 3 was back on the right side too, and then their Nielsen, the other outside. Those were their pretty dominant attackers in the front row, and Koka in the back row too. So we'll have to kind of key on them and keep tabs on where they are offensively on the court, and then we just have to worry about playing defense on our end and playing those balls that they're hitting at us.
Yeah, so you mentioned that. Obviously, some really good swingers. Koka averaging over 5 kills a set. Obviously, you can't completely eliminate her, but how do you maybe try to keep some of her in check during the game today?
We just kind of we do have to respect her. We know she's going to get those kills and attacks in there, but defensively, we got to try to read her. Hudson does a great job in the back row, reading and reacting to where the ball's at. And once we played them last time, I think it took her a little bit of time in the first set, and then she kind of was able to be on her. So I think our girls just need to be able to key on her and know where she's at. She will get some of her points, but defensively, hopefully we can kind of keep that at a low number.
How important is it, right? Like you talked about yesterday, right? The mental mistakes, right? Can't give them any points here for in a game like today.
Yeah, you just want to make sure that you have fewer than the other team because it's going to happen on both sides. So they have to lock in and just go out there and play.
Stacey Hansen, head coach for Mayport CG. Thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
At Hometown Credit Union, we believe banking should feel personal. That's why we take the time to know your name and your goals. From everyday banking to life's big milestones, we're with you. Whether you're buying your first home, growing your business, or planning for the future, we are here every step of the way. Hometown Credit Union. Your hometown, your people, your credit union.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Brady Siebel's back with you here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, again online at irieins.com. Let's meet the two teams as well as talk about how they got here in this state tournament, this state Division A tournament. Valley City, the Highliners, they are 22-6 on the season. They finished in 3rd place in Region 1, defeating Northern Cass 3-0 to advance into the state qualifier game, where they defeated Region 2 runner-up Carrington in 4. In the quarterfinals, they defeated Thompson in straight sets. Yesterday in the semis, they defeated South Prairie Max in 4. This is the 4th state tournament appearance in Highliner history. First time they have ever made it to the championship game. This is their first time in this now new Division A. Valley City's been stuck in the old Class A with the Fargo schools, the West Fargo schools, the Grand Forks schools, now changing into that 3A. more like-minded schools, similar town size, similar school enrollments. You can see it's paid off for them, and one of the reasons why we've gone to this 3-class system. Third year for basketball this year, now first year for volleyball. 2017, they finished in 4th. 2019, they finished in 6th. 2020, they finished in 8th. Cynthia Clabo is the head coach in her second season. 41-21 is at the helm of Valley City. For Mayport CG, they were your Region 2 champions. They defeated Carrington in 4 sets. In the quarterfinals, they defeated Delax Burlington in straight sets. Yesterday, straight set victory against Central Cass. This is the 6th championship game in Patriot history. They won 3 titles in 4 state tournaments. 99 defeated Hazen. 01 they defeated Trenton. And then 2002 in the winter tournament, they defeated Central Cass, all 3 of those in straight sets. Then later on in 2002, when the state moved to the fall for volleyball and moved girls basketball to the winter, they faced off against Central Cass again for the state championship. This time the Squirrels got them 3-0. Then a couple years ago in 2023, Northern Cass defeated them 3-1. These two teams played each other just under a month ago on October 24th, towards the end of the regular season. Mayport CG with a 3-2 victory against Valley City. Stacey Hansen is the head coach for the Patriots. Her 15th season, 363 and 282 in her career. That'll do it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll come back with our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups and first serve. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
What was that? Is that Top Insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance? Maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Brady Siebel's with you. It's time now for our starting lineups. Those brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life, grower-owned. Career opportunities online at crystalsugar.com. Time now for our starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors, the Valley City Highliners. A junior outside hitter, number 1, Morgan Larson. Junior opposite, number 4, Katie Koka. Sophomore setter, number 5, Bryn Leak. Senior opposite, number 7, Madison Fries. Junior middle hitter, number 10, Katie Burchell. Senior, the libero, number 12, Kinley Suffolkul. And sophomore outside hitter, number 13, Sky Nielsen. Larson, Koka, Leak, Fries, Burchell, Suffolkul, Nielsen for Valley City under the direction of Cynthia Clabo. For the Mayport CG Patriots, their starting lineup, starting with a junior outside hitter, number 1, Kylie Kropleen. A senior setter, number 2, Kaisa Carlson. Sophomore outside hitter, number 4, Abby Sand. Senior middle hitter, number 6, Kennedy O'Connor. Junior middle hitter, number 10, Josie Mosted. Junior middle hitter, number 11, Peyton Strand. And senior, the libero, number 21, Hudson Zerfus. Zerfus, Strand, Mosted, O'Connor, Sand, Carlson, Kropleen for the Patriots under the direction of Stacey Hansen. Your starting lineup for Mayport CG. Valley City going with the blue uniforms with white numerals trimmed in the baby blue. The libero, Kinley Suffolkul, wearing the baby blue with the dark blue numerals. For Mayport CG, the blue uniforms with white numerals outlined in red with a red stripe down the side and the arm. Hudson Zerfus, white uniform with blue numerals for the libero. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here. Championship number 2 of the night. Our final broadcast, our final of 14 broadcasts coming from the Bismarck Event Center here this week on YourLiveEvent.com. As we're just about ready to start, Morgan Larson for the Highliners. She will serve it to begin our championship game. Valley City off to our left, their student section going with the blackout theme. Morgan Larson with the first ball, the serve at 6:17, and Strand opens it up. Peyton Strand with the kill to open up our match here tonight. Mayport CG off to our right, the red, white, and blue theme. Suppose it's a given when you're the Patriots to go red, white, and blue for a state tournament. Ella Flayton checking in. She will serve for the Patriots. Serve goes across. It's played by Larson. Set over to Coca for the kill. Katie Coca coming into this matchup. 38 kills, 38 digs, and an ace for her in this state tournament. As Kinley Suffolk with the serve across. It's played by Kropleen, set by Flayton, swung on by Strand. Suffolk able to get the dig, set by Leak and hit across, but blocked. Point Mayport CG. Again, we talked about it with Coach Clable, the size, the middles for Mayport CG. They lead it 2-1. Serve by Kropleen is off. Leak with the set, and Coca with the swing. That's dug up by Mayport CG, and Flayton sends it over. Leak back for the Highliners, tipped by Coca. Kropleen able to keep it alive. Excuse me, that was Flayton, but it flies into the scorer's table. Point to the Highliners. Dakota Potraz will check in. 15 kills for her on the season. As the tournament. Leak with the serve across to Zerfus. Set by Flayton down the line. Abby Sand with the kill. Patriots take a 3-2 lead. So far, trading side outs. Peyton Strand at the service line, 24 kills, 2.5 blocks for her in the state tournament. Serve off the top of the tape, falls back. It's a service error, and the point to the Highliners. We're tied up at 3. Sky Nielsen back in for Valley City as Katie Coca to serve. Serve across Zerfus. Flayton with the set, hit by O'Connor. Diving dig, Cope able to keep it alive. Leak to Nielsen, out of bounds. But it was tipped at the net, so point to Valley City. Nielsen with the kill. She has 15, now make it 16. 6 blocks, 6 digs for her. Coca back to serve it across once again. Set by Flayton, swing across, and Abby Sand, kill number 2. Tied up at 4. As Josie Mostad checking back in, 4 kills, 2.5 blocks, 27 digs for the junior so far in the state tournament. Kaiser Carlson with the serve across. Leak will bump it up to Nielsen. She'll swing it. Tipped at the net. Zerfis with the dig. Carlson the set and blocked at the net. Stays. Battle joust at the net. O'Connor tips it over to Valley City. Set by Suffolk. Hit across by Protrez. That's dug up by Mayport CG. Zerfis on 2. Blocked, but through the block for the point. Abby Sand on the point. Potrez got a piece of it, but it fell right below her. On the Highliner side, 5-4. Serve across once again by Kaiser Carlson. Nielsen off the top of the tape. They'll say it was touched. Free ball sent over by Potrez. And Carlson over on 2. Diving dig keeps it alive by Leak. And we'll get a whistle. No, we'll get a net call. So a point to Mayport CG. Make it 6-4. Carlson to serve it across once again. It's played there by Nielsen. Set by Leak. Potrez off the tape for the point. Mayport CG 7-4 with the lead early on here. Set number 1 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in Minnesota and North Dakota. Online at dhb.bank. Carlson with a serve across once again. 3-point lead. Leak will bump it. Coca from the back row. Tip. And a point. Katie Coca gets the side out. 5-7. They trail by 2. Lainey Bacalar checking in. She will serve. 7 digs for her on the state tournament. Serve goes across. Played there by Kropleen. Bumped by Carlson. Hit across by O'Connor for the kill. Kendi O'Connor, her first kill. That's 5 for her on the tournament. 8-5, Mayport CG. Nora Peterson in for Valley City. As Abby Sand will serve for the Patriots. Serve goes across, played by Coca. Leak with the set. Nielsen the swing, dug up by Zerfus. Set by Carlson from the back row. Sand sends it long. Point Valley City, 6-8. As Madison Freeze in, she'll serve for the Highliners. Serve gets sent across. Kropleen set by Carlson. Back set. O'Connor dug up by Coca. Bumped by Leak. Nielsen will tip it across on a roll shot. Back to Mayport CG. Zerfus. Kropleen with the swing. Dug up. Diving. Able to keep it alive with Suffolcool. And then tipped over by Nielsen. Mosted. Carlson. Sand with the swing. Coca with the dig. Set by Leak. Hit over by Burchell. That's dug up. Set by Carlson. Back set, Mosted for the kill. 9-6. Josie Mosted with her first kill. That makes it 5 on the tournament. 9-6. Serve sent across, bumped by Leak. Nielsen, dug up by Zerfus. Bumped by Sand, and then free ball Kropleen trying to get it over, hit the top of the tape. Fell back on the Pat side. Side out Valley City, 7-9, they trail. Morgan Larson, the junior outside hitter, checking back in for the Highliners. She'll serve. Larson, the serve across. That's dug up by Sand. Carlson, Kropleen, dug up. First touch by Larson. No, second touch, Kropleen with the point, 10-7. Ella Flayton to serve, checking back in for Mayport CG. Setter for the Patriots. Serve is sent across. Leak with the set. Burchell the swing. Carlson with the dig. Bumped by Sand. And then across by Kropleen through the block for the point. Kropleen second kill. It's 11-7. It's a 4-point Patriot lead. Ella Flayton back to the service line. Patriots lead by 4. Flayton with the serve across, played there by Coca, bumped by Leak. Coca with the swing, dug up by Zerfus, set by Flayton. Strand for the kill. Strand with the big swing. Suffolcool got a piece of it, but the dig went into the stands. It's 12-7. If there's not a timeout called before 15, then a media timeout. We'll see if Coach Clable can wait until the media timeout. Coca with the swing, dug up, but no second touch. Katie Coca with her third kill. 8-12, 4-point deficit. Kinley Suffolcool will serve. Suffolcool, the libero, serve is sent across. Sand, set by Flayton. Strand for the kill. Peyton Strand, number 3, 13-8. Kylie Kropleen will serve it for Mayport CG. Serve sent over. Larson bumped by Lee. Coca with the swing. Off a touch for the point. Katie Coca, kill 4. 9-13. Dakota Potraz back in for Valley City. She'll serve. Bryn Leak will serve for the Highlanders. Serve across to Sand, set by Flayton. Carlson with a roll shot. Dig by Suffolcool, goes right back. Carlson, Flayton, Strand for the kill. 14-9. Five-point lead. Peyton Strand to serve. Serve sent across, dug up by Larson, set by Leak. Coca with the swing. Kropleen keeps it alive, and then O'Connor over on two. Back to Valley City, set by Leak. Poitras the string, off a touch at the net, dug up. Flayton, tip by O'Connor, dug up by Valley City. Larson, and then free ball sent over by Suffolk. Back to Mayport CG. Flayton and Carlson out of bounds. Point, Valley City, 10-14. Sky Nielsen back in, the sophomore outside hitter. Serve across Kropleen, Flayton, and sent across by Sand. Dug up by Coca, bumped by Leak. Nielsen the swing through the block. Sky Nielsen with the kill. 11-14. Coca back to serve again. Serve across, played there. Bumped ahead by Flayton, hit across by Sand. Dug up Suffolk, set by Leak. Battle at the net, and it's won. Kennedy O'Connor tips it down for the point. 15-11, and that will bring us to our media timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our timeouts from Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender, online at banknorth.bank. Take a break, come back. Set number 1, Mayport CG leads by 4 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the customer laser engraving center. Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
Patriots by 4 out of the Bank North timeout. Banknorth.bank. As Kaiser Carlson with the serve. Serve is sent across. Mostad is back in for Mayport CG as well. Leak off to Peterson. Nora Peterson with the kill. Valley City 12-15 they trail. Laney Bacalar back in for Valley City. Junior setter. Serve sent across, dug up. Set by Carlson, and long on the swing by Sand. But it was tipped. It was tipped. Official says there was a tip. And so side out, Mayport CG 16-12. As now Coca talking with the up official, getting clarification. Valley City, of course, disagrees. Mayport CG agrees. Tight call there, but it goes in favor of Mayport CG. As we'll get a sub as Bacalar checking out. Back in is Nora Peterson. So 4-point Patriot lead. Abby Sand to serve. Serve across, dug up by Coca, set by Leak, tipped across by Burchell, dug up by Mayport CG. Zerfis, Kropleen, blocked at the net. Leak and then sent over by Poitras, still at the net. Mayport CG with it. Carlson, tip across by Kropleen, dug up. Suffolk second touch, and Nielsen sends it out of bounds. 17-12. 5-point Patriot lead. As Sand back to serve once again after the service point. Dug up, set by Leak, and then hit over back to Mayport CG. Sand block, but dug up. Sand able to keep it alive, and Carlson will free ball it over. Back, Potres for the point. Dakota Potres off of the Bryn Leak set. Point Valley City, 13-17. Morgan Larson to serve. Serve sent across, Kropleen set by Carlson. Tipped, tried to get tipped over was Mostad. Kind of was right in between Mostad and Kropleen. Mostad tried to send it over, just got a fingertip on it, went into the net. 14-17, Valley City trails as we'll get a kill for Mayport CG. 18-14. As the serve there from Mostad, or this kill there for Mostad. Receive, return right back to Mayport CG. Zerfis, Kropleen, that's dug up by Larson. Set by Leak. Nielsen, blocked at the net, stays. Suffolcool, set by Leak. Coca from the back row, that's dug up by Sand. Second touch, Carlson, and then free ball sent out by Zerfis. Leak over on 2, diving dig, able to keep it alive was Carlson, and then she'll send it over on 3. Suffolcool set by Leak. Burchill for the kill. Point Highliners, they're within 3. 15-13, Morgan Larson back in. She'll serve for the Highliners. Serve goes across, Sand, set, Carlson, Strand, dug up there by Freeze, and tipped over by Coca. Dug up, sent across by Strand, back to Valley City. Leak, and the kill, Katie Burchill once again. Highliners within 2, 16-18. That will force a timeout from Mayport CG. Our timeouts from Bank North. Set number 1, the Patriots lead by 2 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Back here out of the timeouts from Bank North here in the Division B championship game. Today we've played 4 matches here in this main arena. All 4 of them have gone to 5 sets. So Chase, why not a 5th? Why not? You're the one driving. I can take a nap in the passenger seat. So Morgan Larson back to serve once again for Valley City, trailing by 2, 16-18. Larson with the serve across. That's received there by Sand, set by Carlson. Kropleen over on 3. Freeze with the dig, set by Leak. Over to Coca, out of bounds. Point Mayport CG, 19-16. Ella Flayton back in. She'll serve for the Patriots. Serve across, Suffolcool with the dig, set by Leak, over to Coca, roll shot, dug, diving for it was Flayton. Kropleen got a second touch, but then it flew under the net, side out to Valley City, 17-19. The libero, Kinley Suffolcool to serve for the Highliners. Serve across, Flayton with the set, and Strand will push it over. Suffolcool, Leak over on 2 for the point. Suffolcool got the dig. It was floating towards the net. Leak recognizing it, threw it down to the floor for the point. The Highliners trail by 1. Suffolcool with the serve across again. Set by Flayton, hit across by Carlson. Dig there by Freeze, and Coca sends it over on 3. Zerfis set by Flayton, Strand into the net, and we're tied at 19. 19-19, first one to 6, got to win by 2. Suffolk with the serve across. Floater sand set, Flayton, battle at the net, and it's won by Valley City. Point Highliners the set. It was 11 versus 11. Strand Peterson. Advantage Peterson. Valley City has a 1-point lead. Suffolk to serve it again. Serve dug up by Zerfus. Set by Flayton. Carlson, that's out of bounds. 21-19, but it was touched. It was touched. And so Mayport CG will get the side out. So 20-20. Kylie Kropleen with the serve across. That's dug up by Larson. Leak, Coca, Kropleen, and the dig goes into the net. Or the stands as Coca with the kill. 5 for her in this first set. 21-20, Valley City with the lead here in set number 1. 5, Bryn Leak will serve. Serve across, that's dug up. Kropleen set by Flayton. Strand, dug up by Suffolk. Tipped over, but out of bounds by Peterson. Point, Mayport CG. 21-21. Peyton Strand with the serve across. That's dug up by Larson. Leak, Peterson at the net. O'Connor is able to keep it alive and sent over by Strand for the kill. Peyton Strand from the back row gets it inside the back line. Point to Mayport CG. It's 22-21, and that will force a timeout from Coach Claybo and Valley City. Our timeouts from Bank North. Set number 1, Mayport CG leads by 1 on yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Our timeouts are from Bank North, online at banknorth.bank. It's 22-21. Mayport CG with the lead in a fun back and forth first set. Both teams still have a timeout remaining should they need or want to use it here in this latter stages of the first set. Peyton Strand to serve for the Patriots. Serve goes across. Larson set by Lee. Coca out of bounds. 23-21. Strand with the serve across. Sent over, dug up by Suffolk. Leak at the net, keeps it alive and sent over by Peterson. Kropleen with the dig, set by Flayton. Strand from the back row. Coca able to keep it alive. And then hit over by Coca, dug up and sent over on 2 by Flayton. Leak set by Suffolk to Coca for the kill. 22-23. Sky Nielsen back in as Katie Coca will serve. Serve across, dug up Zerfus, set by Flayton. O'Connor tipped at the net. Leak keeps it alive. Suffolk over to Potres into the net. Point Mayport CG, 24-22. They got set point. Josie Mostad back in for Mayport CG. As Valley City, the Highliners, they'll take a timeout. We'll keep it here on a Bank North timeout brought to you by Bank North, online at banknorth.bank. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, a member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. 24-22, set point for Mayport CG, looking to take the victory in set number 1. The Patriots have not lost a set in this state tournament. They defeated DeLax Burlington on Thursday in straight sets. They defeated Central Cass yesterday in the semifinals in straight sets. Valley City has dropped 1 set. They defeated Thompson in straight sets, defeated South Prairie Max in 4 yesterday. So Valley City has used both of their timeouts. Mayport CG still has 1. Should they need to use it, Kaisa Carlson is back at the service line. Serve is sent across, dug up by Nielsen. Set, back to Nielsen, out of bounds! They want a touch, they don't get the call. Point to Mayport CG. 25-22. Carlson, her 4th service point of the set. And the Mayport CG Patriots take set number 1 here in this Division A championship game. Fun first set. Mayport CG got out to an early lead, 7-4. They led 9-6. They led by 5 multiple times, including as late as 17-12. Valley City, though, fights back. They take the lead at 20-19. We were tied at 20. We were tied at 21. Mayport CG, though, gets the side out at 20-21. They tie it up at 20. Make it 21-23, a side out for Valley City. But then Mayport CG side out. And the service point from Kaisa Carlson to end the set. They take set number 1, 25-22. Here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Stat leaders, Peyton Strand has 5 kills for Mayport CG, also 2 service points. Josie Mostad has 2 kills. Kendi O'Connor has 2 kills. Kylie Kropleen with 2 kills. Abby Sand with 3. Kaisa Carlson has 4 service points for Mayport CG. For Valley City, Katie Koka has 6 kills, 2 apiece for Katie Burchell and Sky Nielsen, 1 apiece for Nora Peterson, as well as Dakota Potraz. 3 service points for Kinley Suffolk. Set number 1 goes in favor of the Patriots. Set number 2 when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day 1. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Thank you to all those listening wherever you are all across the great state of North Dakota and beyond. Here this now evening, Saturday evening, the Division B state championship match. Mayport CG looking for state title number 4. Valley City looking for title number 1. Hudson Zerfis for Mayport CG with the serve across. Set up by Leak. Burchell with the swing for the kill. Katie Burchell opens up the scoring. Point to Valley City. They lead 1-0. As Kinley Suffolk with the serve across. Kropleen set Carlson. Strand off a block for the kill. 6 for her. Side out at 1. Number 5, Ella Flayton checks in. She will serve for the Patriots. Serve goes across. It's played there by Larson. Set. Koka, but that's dug up. Battle at the net, still alive. Kropleen able to send it across. Leak sends over. Zerfis saves it. Over on 2 by Kropleen, but she'll get called for a double hit. 2-1. Dakota Potrez is back in as Freeze is out. Number 5, Bryn Leak to serve. Serve dug up. Kropleen set by Flayton. Strand with the tip for the point. Side out at 2. 2-2. As Kropleen with the serve across for Mayport CG. Serve goes ahead. That's dug up by Larson. Set by Leak. Off a block of Strand. Stays with Valley City. Set goes to Potres. That's dug up by the Patriots. Set by Flayton. Back set. Carlson. Kaisa Carlson gets her first kill tonight. Mayport CG leads 3-2. Kropleen to serve it across once again for the Patriots. Serve sent over. Suffolcool and got too close to the net. Waiting for it was Peyton Strand and sending it down. 4-2. Kropleen with the serve once again. Serve sent across. Suffolcool with the dig set by Leak. Over to Coca. Tipped at the net. Coca with the kill. Her 7th. Valley City sides out 3-4. They trail. Sky Nielsen to serve. Sky Nielsen checking in. Katie Coca to serve. Serve across to Kropleen, set by Flayton. Strand blocked at the net there by Peterson. And we'll get a whistle. Joust at the net. And we'll get a net violation called on Potres. So point to Mayport CG, 5-3. Peyton Strand to serve. Goes across, that's dug up. Coca bumped, and Nielsen with the roll shot. That's dug up by Mayport CG. Strand with the set. Sand with the swing for the kill. Abby Sand, kill number 4. 6-3 Patriots doubling up Valley City here in set number 2. Peyton Strand back to serve once again. Sent across, that's dug up and back to Nielsen into the net. Point Mayport CG, 7-3. Payne Strand now with her 4th service point. Sends it across. Suffolcool set by Leak. Peterson pushes it across, but it's out of bounds. It's 8-3. It's a 5-point Highliner lead. And Coach Clabo is forced to take a timeout. That's her first timeouts from Bank North. The Patriots lead by 5 here in set number 2 on yourliveevent.com.
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need. Top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Timeouts are from Bank North, banknorth.bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. 8-3, Mayport CG with the lead in set number 2. Looking to take the 2-0 advantage here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Again, thanks for joining us here. 14 games, our 14th and final game here at the state tournament. Chase Miller, Brady Siebel, 7 apiece for us here this weekend as waiting for statewide TV. Peyton Strand to serve it once again, now with 5 service points here this evening. Valley City, that was their first. They've got 1 remaining. Mayport CG has both. Strand with the serve across. That's dug up by Coca, set by Leak, and Dakota Potres with her 2nd kill. 4-8. Lainey Bacalar checking in. She will serve the junior for the Highliners. Serve is sent across. Dug up Kropleen, set by Flayton, hit across O'Connor into the net. Point Valley City. 5-8. Highliners trail by 3 to the Patriots. Bacalar with the first service point. She'll serve it across again. Sends it over. Played there, Carlson. Set by Flayton. Sand tipped at the net. saved there by Leak, set and hit over by Nielsen, dug up by Flayton, bumped by Zerfus, Carlson blocked! Nielsen, Burchill coming in for the block. 6-8. Bacalar to serve it again. Serve sent across, that's dug up Kropleen, set Flayton, Carlson. Carlson got it back off of a block, saved by Potres. Leak, and then Nielsen sends it over, tipped at the net. Diving dig, Kropleen keeps it alive. Set goes over to Sand, tipped at the net, they'll say. And then a free ball sent over by Flayton. Back to Coca, set by Leak, tipped over by Nielsen. Saved there, battle joust at the net. O'Connor will send it over. Back to Valley City. Coca from the back row, dug up by Zerfus. Set by Carlson. O'Connor blocked at the net by Burchill, stays with Mayport CG and hit over by Sand. Dig by Coca, set by Leak. Nielsen will send it over, but it's out of bounds. 9-6, side out Mayport CG. Nora Peterson checks back in to then be replaced by the libero, Kinley Suffolcool. Carlson with the serve across from Mayport CG. It's set by Leak, and Coca again from the back row. Might have been tipped at the net by O'Connor. Zerfus set by Carlson. Sand dug up by Coca. Set by Leak, hit across by Potres, dug up by Hudson Zerfus. Set by Carlson, back set to Mostad, and tipped at the net. But through the block for the point, Mayport CG. 10-6. Serve sent across, that's dug up. Coca set, and Nielsen through the block. They'll officially call the lift. Nonetheless, it's a point to Valley City. 7-10, they trail by 3. Madison Freeze checking in. She'll serve for Valley City. Serve sent across. Kropleen bumped ahead and hit over O'Connor. Tipped at the net. Able to save it was Nielsen going down to the floor, and Nielsen will free ball it across. Zerfus, Carlson, O'Connor. Saved there by Leak. Bumped by Freeze, and then free ball sent over by Suffolcool. Kropleen, Carlson, dump over on 2 for the point. 11-7. Abby Sand once again to serve. We're in the bright pink shoes for Mayport CG. That's dug up by Nielsen, Coca, and then Nielsen free ball over. Back to the Patriots. Zerfus set. Carlson tip. Kropleen saved there by Burchill at the net. Suffolcool, and then Nielsen over on 3. Back to the Patriots. Set by Carlson. Mostad tip blocked at the net there by Burchill. Stays with Mayport CG, and Kropleen will send it over. Still at the net. O'Connor will bump it up, but out of bounds along the far side. It will go into the stands on a hop. Point to Valley City. 8-11. Morgan Larson to serve. Serve across Zerfus. Set Carlson down the line. Kropleen with her third kill. 12-8. Serve sent across by Zerfus and out of bounds. Just able to get out of the way was Freeze. And side out to Valley City on the service here, 9-12. Kinley Suffolcool to serve, a serve! Fourth service point, her first ace we've had in this Division A championship match. 10-12, the Highliners trail. Suffolcool with the serve across again, set by Carlson, hit across Kropleen, dug up by Suffolcool. Bumped ahead by Larson and hit across by Coca. Dug up Mayport CG. Carlson and tipped over Kropleen. Diving dig kept alive by Freeze. Battle at the net tipped over by Peterson. Mayport CG trying to recover. They do so. Hudson Zerfus free ball across. Freeze set by Leak. Coca for the kill. 11-12. Suffolk now with 5 service points. Highliners within 1. Suffolk the serve, out of bounds. 13-11. Ella Flayton back in, Mosted out. Flayton will serve for Mayport CG. Also easy to tell with the shoes, the blue and pink cotton candy shoes. Flayton with the serve across, it's misplayed, it's an ace. 14-11, 3-point Patriot lead here in set number 2. Serve sent across by Flayton once again. Dug up Larson, set by Leak over to Coca off a tip. Zerfis gets the dig, set by Carlson and hit over by Sand. That's dug up, freeze. Leak over on 2, returned back by Kropleen. Highliners with it. Leak and tipped over by Coca, dug up. Flayton bumped by Zerfis, hit over Kropleen, dug up Suffolk on 2, Peterson and hit over by Coca. Back to Mayport CG, back set Flayton, Carlson out of bounds. Point Highliners, 12-14. As Dakota Potraz back in for Valley City. Bryn Leak will serve. Serve received there by Sand, set Flayton. Carlson kept alive, battle at the net. Mayport CG with it, Flayton and hit over by Sand. Diving dig, Suffolk, but no second touch. Point Mayport CG, side out 15-12. Kylie Kropleen with the service for Mayport CG. Serve, ace serve! Third service point this set, first ace of the night for Kropleen. It's 16-12. Kropleen back to serve it across once again. That one's dug up by Coca, bumped by Leak. Back to Coca for the kill. She's got 9. Averages 5 a set in this state tournament. Side out 13-16. For Katie Coca to serve for the Highliners. Serve across Zerfis, set by Flayton, and Peyton Strand through the kill. 17-13. Peyton Strand to serve for Mayport CG. Serve sent across, Nielsen set by Leak. Nielsen dug up there, Kropleen. Strand hit over, Sand out of bounds. Point Valley City, 14-17. Point to the Highliners. 2. Lainey Bacalar in, she'll serve for the Highliners. Serve across, Kropleen. Flayton hit across by Sand, that's dug up by Coca. Set, Leak, Potraz, blocked at the net, stays alive. Leak with the set, Nielsen, blocked it, kept it alive, O'Connor, out of bounds. 15-17, point to Valley City. The service point for Bacalar. Her third service point, all come in this set. 2-point Highliners trail. Serve across Kropleen. Back set Flayton. Carlson, that's dug up by Leak. Set by Bacalar, and through the block, point. Katie Coca, number 10. 16-17, Valley City within 1, and that will force a timeout called by Mayport CG. Our timeouts from Bank North. Set number 2, the Patriots lead the Highliners 17-16 on yourliveevent.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
The timeouts from Bank North, online at banknorth.bank, FDIC, equal housing lender. Mayport CG leads set number 1, 17-16. Valley City looking to come back even up at 1 set apiece on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Online, dhb.bank. Laney Bacalar back to serve. 17-16. Serve sent across, set Flayton, tipped by Carlson, kept alive Burchill, set by Leak, Nielsen, blocked! O'Connor gets the block, 18-16, side out Mayport CG. Josie Mostad back in. 11, Nora Peterson to then be immediately replaced by the libero Kinley Suffolk. 2-point Patriot lead. Serve is sent across, and Nielsen over on 3. Back to Mayport CG. Carlson the set. Mostad the swing. Dug up Coca at the net. Leak flies under the net. Point. Mayport CG 19-16. As Kaiser Carlson, that was service point number 5 for her. First this set. Carlson into the net. Service air. And side out back to Valley City at 17-19. Madison Freeze back in for Valley City. She will serve for the Highliners. Serve is sent across. Carlson over on 2 for the point. Kaiser Carlson, the dump over on 2 for the point. 20-17. Abby Sand to serve for the Patriots. Serve sent across, dug up by Coca. Set back to Coca from the back row. Dug up Sand off the net, and it falls to the floor. Point Valley City 18-20. They trail by 2. Number 1, Morgan Larson to serve. Larson with the serve across, that's dug up. Back set Carlson, O'Connor, dig, goes right back, waiting for it, and tipping it down with both hands was Kylie Kropleen for the point. Side out 21-18. 21 Hudson Zerfis to serve Suffolk. Set by Leak, swing by Burchill. We'll get a whistle, we'll get a net violation called on Kropleen. Set to Valley City 19-21. Side out. Kinley Suffolk, the libero, will serve. Serve goes across. Zerfis set by Carlson. Strand! Peyton Strand. Her 10th kill. 5 in each set so far. 22-19. Ella Flayton to serve, and that will force a timeout called by Valley City. Our timeouts from Bank North. Mayport CG leads 22-19, looking to take a 2-0 edge here on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Out of the timeouts from Bank North, Mayport CG with a 3-point lead as my fat finger presses the wrong button. As Ella Flayton in, she'll serve for the Patriots. They lead by 3. Serve is sent across, that's dug up by Suffolk, bumped ahead and hit over Coca, but out of bounds. 23-19. Flayton with her 3rd service point. She'll serve it across once again. Sent over. Larson set by Lee. Coca with the swing. Tipped at the net. Kropleen able to keep it alive. Back set Flayton. Kaiser Carlson dug up by Larson. 2nd touch, and they're able to get it across. Strand. Flayton. Back to Strand for the kill. 24-19. Mayport CG has set point. Flayton back to serve it across once again. Her 4th service point. Flayton with the serve across, and the Patriots are out of rotation. Out of rotation called, and so 20-24. As Kaiser Carlson talking with the official, getting clarification. As we'll get a sub as 3, Dakota Potres checking back in. It's still set point for Mayport CG. 24-20 they lead as Leak with the serve across, set by Flayton. Peyton Strand tipped at the net. Stable alive, set by Leak. Coca tipped at the net. Flayton, Zerfis, and then hit across by Kropleen. That's dug up, set by Leak. Tipped across by Peterson. Mayport CG with it. Zerfis over to Carlson. Roll shot dug up by Potres, set by Leak. Coca with the roll shot for the kill. 21-24. Valley City not going to go quietly in this set. Leak with her first service point. She'll serve it across again. Set by Flayton. Peyton Strand for the kill. 25-21. Peyton Strand now with a dozen kills. Mayport CG takes the second set. They led throughout much of the set. Valley City, their only lead came at 1-0. Then Mayport CG and 2-1. Mayport CG 3 straight points to make it 4-2. Did not trail again. Highlanders got it to within 1 a couple of times. But Mayport CG gets the key side outs when they needed to. Did not relinquish that lead again and take the second set 25-21 as they'll take a 2-0 lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Stat-wise, Valley City, Katie Coca has 11 kills. Dakota Potres has 2. Katie Birchall has 3. Nora Peterson with 1. Sky Nielsen with 2. Kinley Suffolk 5 service points and an ace. Mayport CG, their stat leaders. Peyton Strand, 12 kills, 5 service points. 4 apiece for Kylie Kropleen and Abby Sand. Kennedy O'Connor with 3, as well as Kaiser Carlson with 3. Kaiser Carlson also has 5 service points. That's your stats. Mayport CG, they lead 2-0. The third set when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of the Fargo-Moorhead area and surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into settling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Welcome to the city of Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity. Here, you don't just find a house, you find a quality of life. Safe neighborhoods, affordable living, and a community that treats your family like their own. Build your dream home with lots starting at an attractive price and enjoy homeowner incentives and grant funds to help make it yours. Come live, work, and thrive in Hillsboro, where you don't just live, you belong.
Just about ready to begin set number 2 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Brady Siebel's with you. Chase Miller as well with the call the entire weekend. Chase Miller off probably in the hospitality room enjoying some well-deserved pizza. It was good. So Valley City will have serve to start in set number 3. They trailed 2-0, but just got to look back to our previous match, the Division B, where Langdon area Munich was down 2-0. They came back for the reverse sweep, so anything can happen here in this state tournament. Leak to Coca for the kill. She's got a dozen. as the serve sent across by Morgan Lawson, her second point, and Mostad will send it over. Dug up there by Leak. Back set, Suffolcool. Koka, that's dug up by the Patriots. Set by Carlson. Tip across by Crow-Pleen. Freeze. Leak and Koka into the net with the swing. Side out, we're tied at 1. Ella Flayton back in for Mayport CG. Her serve is across, played there. Freeze, Leak, and the swing by Birchall. That's dug up, sent over by Mayport CG. Leak back with the set, Katie Koka, dug up by Zerfus. Set by Flayton, tip across by Strand. Highliners keep it alive, and Suffolcool trying the free ball over. It hit the top of the tape, fell back on the Highliner side. Side out to Mayport CG, or they retain serve. 2-1 they lead. Ella Flayton now with her 5th service point. She'll serve it again. That is received by Freeze, Leak, and then hit across by Koka. That's dug up by Mayport CG. Back set Flayton. Kaiser Carlson! Her 4th kill. Mayport CG leads 3-1. 3 straight points. Patriots looking for their state title in 23 years. Serve is sent across. That's set by Lee. Koka, diving dig. Zerfus keeps it alive. Set by Flayton, tipped across by Crow-Pleen for the point. Her 5th kill. It's 4-1 Mayport CG. Three-point Patriot lead. Flayton with the serve once again. Tipped over by Koka, dug up by Flayton. Second touch, bumped by Zerfus, hit across by Crow-Pleen. That's dug up by Larson. Set by Leak, over to Koka, tipped at the net. Zerfus with the dig. Set by Flayton, Strand with the swing, dug up by Leak for the Highliners. Suffolcool and Koka over, dug up by Sand. Set by Flayton. Crow-Pleen, that's dug up by Freeze. Leak, over to Koka for the kill. She's got a baker's dozen at 13. 2-4, Highliners trail. The libero, Kinley Suffolcool, will serve into the net. Service air, point goes back. Side out to the Patriots. Kylie Crow-Pleen with the serve across. Serve sent over, that's dug up by Larson, Suffolcool, and then Koka off the top of the tape. Point to the Patriots, 6-2. Crow-Pleen now with 4 service points. She'll try to serve it again for the Patriots. Serve sent over, dug up Larson, set by Lee. Koka with the swing, dug up by Zerfus. Miscommunication, they let it fall to the floor. Point to Valley City. Side out, 3-6 they trail. Dakota Potres back in for Valley City as 5. Bryn Leak will serve. Serve across, Zerfus, set by Flayton. Sand blocked, but it's out of bounds. And Abby Sand will get her 5th kill. 7-3. Peyton Strand to serve. Serve across, Koka. Down to a knee with the dig. Leak back to Koka for the kill. 4-7. Side out to the Highliners. Sky Nielsen back in for Valley City. Serve sent across by Koka. Zerfus. Back set, Carlson. Battle at the net, still at the net. Tipped around. Carlson, Flayton, and free ball sent over by Sand. Nielsen, set by Leak. Back set, Potres at the net. Potres sends it back. And miscommunication there. Carlson was going to go for it. Flayton was trying to set it. They bumped into each other, and it falls to the floor. Point to Valley City. 5-7. Koka to serve once again. Serve across, set by Flayton. O'Connor blocked at the net. Saved by Crow-Pleen. Battle at the net and sent down. Nora Peterson for the kill. 6-7. Highliners trail by a point. Koka now with 4 service points. Her serve again. Serve that's dug up sand, set by Flayton. Back set over to Carlson. She sent it long, and we're tied at 7. 7-7, set number 3. Coca now with 5 service points. She'll look to serve it again. Sends it across, that's dug up Cropleen, Flayton, and then hit over by Sand. Diving dig, Suffolk keeps it alive, and then free ball sent over by Leak. Back to Mayport CG, Flayton, O'Connor, Coca with the dig. Set by Leak to Nielsen for the kill! Her third kill, Valley City leads 8-7. It's 5 straight Highliner points, and that will force Coach Stacy Anderson to take her first timeout. A timeout from Bank North. Valley City leads by 1 in the third set on YourLiveEvent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Out of the timeout from Bank North, Valley City has scored 5 straight points. A 3-7 deficit is now an 8-7 lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard for the Highliners. Looking to pick up their first set. They've fallen behind 2-0, but examples in this state tournament we've seen a few times of teams battling back to force the 5th set. We saw in the title game, Langdon Area Munich, they got down 2-0. They came back to win the next 3 to take the state championship. The record 6th state championship in Division B for Langdon Area Munich. Serve is sent across by Coca. Sand with the swing. That's dug up by Leak. Suffolk and Coca from the back row. Dug up. Surface, but no second touch. Point. Katie Coca on the swing. It's 9-7. Five points at the service line here for Katie Coca on this run. Serves it across again. Flayton back sets. Carlson, that's out of bounds. And it's 10-7. Patriots need a side out. They need it bad. Coca with the serve across once again. Dug up Cropleen. Set Flayton. O'Connor for the kill. Kendi O'Connor, kill 4. Side out to Mayport CG, 8-10. Josie Mostad back in as Kaisa Carlson will serve for the Patriots. Serve is across Suffolk. Leak will bump it ahead to Nielsen. Sends it over, dug up Carlson, Zerfus, and Sand into the net. Point Valley City. Side out 11-8. Lainey Bacalar back in for the Highliners. She'll serve. Bacalar the serve across. Zerfus set by Carlson. Blocked at the net. Still alive. Sent over back to Valley City. Set by Leak. Potraz dug up by Zerfus. Cropleen bumps it second touch and then Zerfus free ball across. Bacalar set by Leak to Nielsen. Tipped at the net. Dug up by Mayport CG. Carlson the dump over on 2. Able to get it was Leak and then Nielsen sends it over for the point. Valley City leads by 4 at 12-8. 4-point lead. Lainey Bacalar now with 5 service points. Serve is sent across. Zerfus. Carlson and then free ball by Mostad. Back to Mayport CG. Set by Leak. Nielsen out of bounds. 9-12. As number 11, Nora Peterson back in to be then substituted for Kinley Suffolk, the libero. As Abby Sand with the serve across, Coca with the dig, set Leak, tip across by Burchell, dug up by Mayport CG. Carlson, Mostad tipped at the net. Coca with the dig. Leak. Nielsen for the point. 13-9. Number 7, Madison Freeze to serve for the Highliners. They lead by 4. Serve sent across Zerfis, set by Carlson. Sand for the kill. Her 6th. Side out Mayport CG, 10-13. As Hudson Zerfis with the serve across, Nielsen, Leak, Coca from the back row for the kill. 14-10. Morgan Larson will serve, checking in for the Highliners. Serve is sent across. Sand, set Carlson. Peyton Strand with the kill. That's dug up by Leak. Suffolcool, and Coca punches it across back to Mayport CG. Carlson, Sand blocked at the net. Cropleen keeps it alive. Strand with the tip. Played there, Freeze. Leak, Coca with the tip across. Dug up by Carlson. Bumped by Zerfis. And then sent across by Cropleen. Freeze keeps it alive. Larson over on 2. Back to Mayport CG and tipped over. Cropleen with the point. 11-14. Ella Flayton to serve. Serve is across. That's dug up. Larson set by Leak. Hit across by Birchall for the kill. 15-11. Serve sent across by Suffolcool. Strand! But she got the net on the swing. On the swing, got the net with the hand, with the forearm, 16-11. Suffolcool to serve it once again, and it's an ace serve! 17-11. And Coach Hansen's going to take her second timeout. A timeout from Bank North. Valley City looking to force a 4th set. They lead 17-12 here on yourliveevent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Out of the timeout from Bank North, Bank. Valley City leads 17-12, trying to force a 4th set here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard on yourliveevent.com. Brady Seals with you. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight and all throughout this weekend from the capital city in Bismarck. Patriots have used both timeouts. Valley City has not used one yet this set. As Kinley Suffolcool back to serve once again, and a serve, nope, stays alive, and Zerfis was trying to say it. They'll say it went outside the antenna, and so point to Valley City. 18-11. Suffolcool to serve it across again. Set Flayton, Strand for the kill. 13-18. Mayport CG to serve. That is Kylie Cropleen. Serve across to Larson. Set by Leak. Coca for the kill. 19-13. Poitras back in for Valley City. As 5, Bryn Leak with the serve across. Set Flayton, Carlson kept alive. Poitras, Leak, and then Suffolcool the free ball over. Back to Mayport CG, set by Flayton. Sand outside the antenna, point. Valley City 20-13. Leak her second service point. Serve sent across, Sand. Set, Flayton, Kaiser Carlson for the kill. Side out, 14-20. Peyton Strand to serve for the Patriots. Serve goes across, Coca, set, leak, back to Coca, set into the net. 15-20. As Peyton Strand back to serve it across once again. Serve sent over, Larson, set by Leak, hit across by Coca, dug up by Strand, set, Flayton, Sand, dug up by Valley City, set by Leak, tipped across by Nora Peterson, played by Mayport CG, and sent over by Sand. Suffolk with the dig, set by Leak, and Coca for the kill. 21. I got 21-15. Scoreboard reads 21-14. Katie Coca to serve. Serve sent across, set by Flayton, hit across, Sand for the kill. (16-21). Kaiser Carlson with the serve, sent across, set by Leak, tipped across by Potres. Zerf is able to track it down. Carlson, Sand with the swing, out of bounds. 22-16, number 2, Lainey Bacalar. Checking in, she'll serve. Will Bacalar, 5 service points. Sends it over, Cropleen, set, Carlson, O'Connor for the kill. Her 5th kill. 17-22. Serve is sent across, set, Leak, hit over, and the kill. Katie Burchell, kill number 5. Again, we'll go by the scoreboard. It reads 16-23. Potentially my Mayville State math failing me here. And dig got too close to the net, and Katie Burchell sent it for the point. 24-16, Valley City looking to force for a 4th set. Madison Freeze with a serve across. Cropleen set by Carlson. Back to Cropleen, tipped at the net. Nielsen. Coca from the back row, that's dug up. Battle at the net, joust, sent over by Mosted. Back to Valley City, and we'll get a double hit. Point to Valley City. The Highliners will take set number 3, and they will force a 4th set. Mayport CG got out to a 4-1 lead. They led 7-3, thinking maybe they can cruise to this state championship. But then a 7-point run for Valley City gave them a 10-7 lead. They did not trail again. They extended it to 7 at 11-12 and eventually take the set by 9 at 25-16. For Valley City, Katie Coca with 17 kills. Katie Burchell has 6. Sky Nielsen has 4. Nora Peterson, Dakota Potres, each with 2. Katie Coca has 7 service points, as does Kinley Suffolk for the Highliners. Suffolk also with a pair of aces. For Mayport CG, 13 kills for Peyton Strand, 7 for Abby Sand, 5 for Kennedy O'Connor. Service-wise, Kaiser Carlson, 5 service points, 6 for Peyton Strand. We're going to a set number 4 as on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Mayport CG has 2 sets. Valley City, they force a 4-set, taking set number 3, 25-16. Set 4 when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
New Solid-Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid-Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Out of the back here on yourliveevent.com. Here 2-1, Mayport CG with the advantage here on yourliveevent.com. Our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations Minnesota, North Dakota, dhb.bank. Hudson Zerfas will serve it for Mayport CG to open up the set. Receive set by Lee Koka. Swings it into the net. Point Mayport CG. Patriots got the opening. Two sets. Service with the serve across again, or Burchell sends it over and back. Katie Koka with the kill. Tie us up at 1. Kinley Suffolk will serve for the Highlander. Serve goes across Zerfas. Set Carlson, tip Cropley, the kill. 7th kill. 2-1, Mayport CG with the lead out of the side out. Ella Flayton back in for Mayport CG. She'll serve for the Patriots. Serve goes across, Larson, set by Lee Koka, dug up by Zerfas, set by Flayton, and over by Croplin. Suffolk the dig, set by Leak, back to Koka with the swing, dug up by Mayport CG. Flayton to Strand, tipped at the net. Peterson, Valley City trying to save it. They do so on a free ball by Larson. Back to the Patriots. Set Flayton. Peyton Strand with the kill. 14 for her. Patriots lead 3-1. Flayton with the serve across once again. Set, Leak, Koka, out of bounds. 4-1. Flayton to serve again. 9 service points for her. Serve goes across, dug up by Larson, bumped by Leak, hit over by Koka. Nope, she sent that into the net. And it's 5-1, Mayport CG. Flayton to serve it once again. Now with 10 service points, it's an ace! As it looks like Coach Clavel will take a timeout. Indeed she will. A timeout from Bank North. Mayport CG leads 5-1 early on in set number 4, right here on yourliveevent.com.
Growers,
Prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Patriots lead by 5 out of the Bank North timeout, looking to claim the state championship, trying to end it in 4. Ella Flayton with the serve across. That is dug up, bumped by Leak, and then Larson free ball back. Zerfus set by Flayton. Peyton Strand, and we'll get a whistle and a net violation called, as they'll get Nora Peterson on the net violation. It's a point to the Patriots. It's 7-1. Flayton back to serve it across once again. Serve goes over, the set by Leak, the swing across. Koka for the kill. 2-7. They trail by 5. Side out for Valley City, much needed. As 5, Bryn Leak in. Serve sent across, set by Flayton, hit across Strand, dug up Suffolk. Leak and Koka. It's dug up by Mayport CG. Set Flayton, tip across Cropleen, sent back by Peterson. Patriots with it. Back set Carlson, tipped at the net, stays with Mayport CG, and Strand over on 3. Back to the Highliners. Set Leak, tick up across Poitras for the kill. Her third kill, 3-7. Leak to serve it across once again. Serve sent over, set. Peyton Strand for the kill. 15 for her, 8-3. Kylie Cropleen to serve for the Patriots. Serve sent across, dug up by Larson, set by Leak, tipped over by Peterson, stays with Mayport CG. Zerfus, Carlson for the kill. Cropleen now with 5 service points. She'll serve it across once again for Mayport CG. Serve sent over, long. Service air point to the Patriots. 4-9. Sky Nielsen checking in for Katie Koka to serve. Into the net, service air and side out back to Mayport CG at 10-4. Peyton Strand to serve for the Patriots. Serve is sent across. Nielsen set Leak back to Nielsen. Dug up by Strand. Bumped by Flayton and hit across by Sand. Tipped at the net. Kept alive. Suffolk. And Poitras with the tip over. Back. Got too close to the net. And Nora Peterson. But Mayport CG able to get it back. Set by Leak. Poitras out of bounds. 11-4. Peyton Strand back to serve again. Serve sent across. That's dug up by Nielsen. Set by Leak. Back to Nielsen. The swing. Strand set by Flayton. Over to Sand. Blocked at the net. Kept alive by Mayport CG. Flayton and Strand will push it over on 3. Back to the Highliner. Set by Leak. Poitras for the kill. Her 4th. Side out to the Highliners. 5-11 they trail. Lainey Bacalar back in. She'll serve. Serve sent across Zerfus. Set and O'Connor for the kill. Side out 12-5. Josie Mostad back in. Kaiser Carlson will serve. Received there by Nielsen. Set leak. Potres the swing for the kill. Her 5th kill, 3rd this set. Side out 6-12. Madison Freeze back in. She'll serve for the Highliners. Serve goes across. That's dug up sand. Carlson. O'Connor block. Katie Burchell. 7-12. Freeze with her first service point tonight. She'll serve it again. Played there by Zerfus, Carlson, and sent over by Connor Burchell again. Tipped it. Mayport CG keeps it alive. Sand dug up by Nielsen. At the net. Joust for it. It's won by the Patriots. Mostad O'Connor there for Mayport CG. Sends it down 13-7. Abby Sand to serve for Mayport CG. Sand the serve across, played there by Nielsen. Set, leak, tipped across Burchell, dug up by Sand. Carlson over on 2, back to the Highliners. Leak to Nielsen, off the tape. Nope, they'll say it was touch. No, they will not. They'll say it was off the tape, and 4 hits, 14-7. Sand, second service point, serves it again. Sent over, Coca, bumped ahead by Freeze, and then free ball by Nielsen! Right at the attack line! Sky Nielsen gets the side out. 8-14. Morgan Larson back in, she'll serve for the Highliners. Serve is sent across. Set and Cropleen from the Carlson set. Cropleen now with 8, 15-8. And an ace serve. Hudson Zerfus gets the ace. 16-8. The Patriots doubling up the Highliners. See how long Coach Cynthia Clabo plays this out. Still has 1 timeout remaining. Zerfus, dig by Larson. Leak, Burchell with the swing. That's dug up. Bumped by Sand and then hit over by Cropleen. Back to Valley City. Set by Leak. Hit over by Burchell for the kill. 9-16. Kenley Suffolkle will serve for the Highliners. Serve is across Sand, set by Carlson, tipped up by Cropleen, dug up by Leak, bumped by Suffolkle. Katie Coca, dug up by Sand, set Carlson, Strand out of bounds. 10-16, Suffolkle gets service point number 9. See if the Highliners can string together a few points. Suffolkle back to serve once again. Cropleen set Carlson. Peyton Strand for the kill. Watch out, Chase. Point to Mayport CG. Went about to the person on the other side of Chase Miller. He was ready, though, should it have came to him. Flayton checks in. She will serve. Set by Leak. Pushed over by Peterson. Dug up by Mayport CG. Kaiser Carlson tipped at the net. Still loose. Rolls around. And Suffolkle the free ball on 3. Back to the Patriots. Set by Flayton. Strand with the tip. Return back in. Nora Peterson the point. Side out Valley City 11-17. Potres back in, number 5, Bryn Leak will serve. Serve sent across, set, Flayton, Strand! 17th kill, side out Mayport CG, 18-11. They'll trade side outs at this point. Kropleen with the serve across. That's dug up Larson, but no second touch. Goes into the bench. Point Mayport CG, 19-11. Kropleen, her second ace. As that will force a timeout called by Coach Cynthia Clabo. Mayport CG 6 points away from a state championship. Timeouts from Bank North, banknorth.bank. We'll continue after this on yourliveevent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Mayport CG starting to feel it here, 6 points away from a state championship here at the Bismarck Event Center. Would be their first championship since the Winter State Tournament in 2022, back before they changed it. Then later that year to have volleyball in the fall and to have girls basketball the same time as boys basketball. Kropleen with the serve across once again. That's dug up, set by Lee. Coco with the swing. Dug up Kropleen, set by Flayton. Strand for the kill! 20-11, Patriots 5 points away. Valley City's used both timeouts. Kropleen to serve it once again for the Patriots. Kropleen with the serve across. That's dug up. Suffolk misplay. Ace again. 21-11. 4 points away is Mayport CG. Serve sent across by Kropleen. Set by Larson. And then free ball sent over by Leak. Back to Mayport CG. Flayton. Sand. Dug up by Leak. And hit over by Potres. Zerfus set by Flayton. Strand off a tip. Larson with the dig. Leak. And then sent over by Coca. Dug up Mayport CG. Flayton back set. Carlson. Dug up by Leak. Suffolk and then Coca sends it over. Flayton with the set. Peyton Strand the tip. Pinballs around in. Free ball sent over by Peterson. Back to Mayport CG. Flayton. Strand. Suffolk able to keep it alive. Leak. Coca for the kill. 12-21. Sky Nielsen back in for the Highliners. Katie Coca will serve for Valley City. Serve goes across. Kropleen set. Flayton. Sand. Out of bounds. Point Valley City, 13-21. Coca with the serve across. Sends it over. Zerfus. Set. Flayton. Tip across. Peyton Strand. 19 kills for her. 22-13. Peyton Strand will serve for the Patriots. Serve goes across. Suffolk. Set by Leak. Potres for the kill. Valley City gets the side out, but they got to string together some points. They trail by 8. As checking in, Lainey Bacalar, she'll serve. Serve is sent across. Let's serve. Zerfus. Flayton over to Sand. Hits the antenna. Point Valley City, 15-22. Staff here at the Bismarck Event Center clearing out the signage, clearing out the guardrails, anticipating a crowd storming for Mayport CG. Valley City saying, hold on, not there yet. Flayton with the set. Carlson the tip. Dig. And Coke able to get it over on 3. Zerfus set by Flayton. O'Connor for the kill. 23-15. Side out. Suffolk Cool back in. Kaiser Carlson will serve for Mayport CG. Carlson the serve across. Coca set by Leak. Potres for the kill. Side out Valley City. 16-23. Madison Freeze checking in. She'll serve for the Highliners. 16-23 they trail. Serve is sent across. Kropleen bumped up. O'Connor with the swing, dug up by Coca. Set Leak. Nielsen off a touch. Zerfis able to get a forearm on it. Carlson and then sent over. Strand but out of bounds. Abby Sand sends it out of bounds. 17-23. Timeout Mayport CG as Coach Stacy Hansen will talk it over for the Patriots. Timeouts from Bank North. 23-17. The Patriots 2 points away from a state title. YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. 23-17. Coach Stacy Hansen taking the timeout from Mayport CG. Our timeouts from Bank North, banknorth.bank. As Madison Freeze back to serve for the Highliners. Serve is sent across. Service air. Point Mayport CG. Set, match. State championship point for the Patriots. As Abby Sand will serve it for Mayport CG. 1 point away from a state title. Serve sent across. Coca set by Leak. Hit across Burchell. Patriots trying to save it. Mostad a free ball over. Leak with the set. Hit across. That's dug up by Mayport CG. Set. Carlson. Tip. Kropleen blocked. Katie Burchell with the block. 18-24. Morgan Larson in. She will serve. Patriots still have one timeout should they need it. Valley City has used both of them. Morgan Larson with the serve across. Zerfis bumped up. Hit across by Kropleen. Dug up. Sent over on 2 for the point. Katie Burchell once again. 18-24. Make it now 19. Morgan Larson once again to serve. Still match point for the Patriots. Larson the serve across. That's dug up by Zerfis. Set. Carlson back over O'Connor for the point. And Mayport CG is your 2025 Division B state champion. As the student section piles onto the court, Kennedy O'Connor with a game-winning kill, and the Patriots, for the 4th time in program history, are your state champions. Your final here tonight on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mayport CG is your champions as Queen is playing over the PA system 25-22, 25-21, 16-25, and 25-19. The Mayport CG Patriots are your state champions in Division A. As we'll keep it here, we'll get you our awards as we'll wait for our announcements, our state champions, the award ceremony, our all-state team, our senior athlete of the year, our coach of the year. All of that is coming up. We'll take a break here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Patriots are the state champions, 3-1 over the Highliners here on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
At Hometown Credit Union, we believe banking should feel personal. That's why we take the time to know your name and your goals. From everyday banking to life's big milestones, we're with you. Whether you're buying your first home, growing your business, or planning for the future, we are here every step of the way. Hometown Credit Union. Your hometown, your people, your credit union.
Individual awards being named. Mayport CG is your state champion, 3-1. It's time now for our awards. We'll start with our Enbridge Energy players of the game. Who else? We'll give it to the two in the middle, one for each team. Peyton Strand with 19 kills for Mayport CG, also added in 7 service points. For the Valley City Highliners, Katie Koka had 19 kills as well with 9 service points. They are your Enbridge Energy players of the game. Life takes energy, energy for life, online at enbridge.com. Our Agassiz Precision Egg feature play of the game as, once again, just a great job by, we'll give that Kylie Kropleen. 3 aces for her on the contest for the junior outside hitter. A couple of them came at a big time. The service game paid off for Mayport CG. Talking with Coach Hansen, really just talked about you got to make sure that you have less mental errors, less free points given to your opponent than what they give to you. And indeed, that was able to happen. Kropleen had 3 aces. Ella Flayton added in 2 aces as well. So those 5 aces for Mayport CG, your Agassiz Precision Egg play of the game from Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsboro, online at planterdoc.com. Also, I'll give them a call today, 701-236-2119. Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsboro. As our Senior Athlete of the Year awards being named, Central Cass, Izzy Thompson. Kaya Hurst from the Thompson Tommies. Scotty Beck from South Prairie Max. And Sophia Herringer as well. As we'll get our Senior Athlete of the Year award named as all 4 finalists onto the court. And the Senior Athlete of the award is Izzy Thompson from the Central Cass Squirrels. She is your Senior Athlete of the Year. Congratulations to Izzy Thompson. Central Cass finishes in 3rd in this Division A state tournament, defeating South Prairie Max in 5 here earlier today. As now they'll name the Coach of the Year. So the Coach of the Year award plaque, they'll get it this summer at the Coaches Convention in July. Your Coach of the Year is... And Dana Stansberry from Central Cass is your Coach of the Year. Congratulations again, leading the Central Cass Squirrels to a region championship and a third-place finish in the state tournament. So Central Cass sweeps the awards here in Division A. Izzy Thompson is your Senior Athlete of the Year. Dana Stansberry is your Coach of the Year. As now they will name the all-tournament team for Division A. Piper Feller from Des Lacs Burlington. Izzy Thompson from Central Cass. Aspen Preen for Central Cass. Annabelle Sheely for Trinity. And Maddie Wegleitner for Dickinson Trinity. Kira Frances from South Prairie Max. And Scotty Beck. And from Thompson, Kaya Hurst for the those competing in the state championship game. Katie Koka, all-tournament team. Bryn Leak and Kinley Suffolcool, all from Valley City, are on your all-tournament team. And from Mayport CG, Peyton Strand, Hudson Zerfus, Kaiser Carlson, and Abby Sand. Those are your all-tournament teams. So again, your all-tournament team for Division A is as follows. From Mayport CG, Peyton Strand, Hudson Zerfus, Kaiser Carlson, and Abby Sand. From Valley City, Katie Koka, Bryn Leak, Kinley Suffolcool. From Des Lacs Burlington, Piper Feller. From Central Cass, Izzy Thompson and Aspen Preen. From Dickinson Trinity, Anna Sheeler and Maddie Wegleitner. From South Prairie Max, Kira Francis and Scotty Beck. And from Thompson, Kaya Hurst. That is your Division A all-tournament team. Congratulations to those players on making it to the all-tournament team. As now we'll get the team awards. As Coach Chase Miller going to try to rain down a couple of players for the Thompson Tommies to hopefully join us, or excuse me, from the Mayport CG Patriots, hopefully join us here in our post-game presentation, as Katie Koka and Kinley Suffolcool will grab the runner-up trophy for Valley City, hold it up. The highest finish for Valley City in a state tournament, their first ever state championship game appearance. And for Mayport CG, O'Connor, Kaiser Carlson, and Hudson Zerfus grabbing the championship and the banner for Mayport CG. Kendi O'Connor holding up high as the Mayport CG Patriots. They will group together. Again, they are your state champions here in Division A for 2025. Congratulations to the Patriots. Congratulations to Valley City as well on a great season. The highest finish that the Highliners have had, and still a couple of very important pieces, only juniors. Now in this new Division A, likely Valley City, a team that you'll hear from a number of times over the upcoming years here in this new Division A volleyball class. Mayport CG Patriots, they are your champions. Our final stats here. Morgan Larson with 3 points served. Lauren Bacalar with 6 points served. Dakota Potraz with 7 kills. Katie Koka with 9 points served, 19 kills. Britton Leak, 3 service points and a kill. Madison Freeze with 1 point served. Katie Burchell with 10 kills. Nora Peterson, 3 kills. Kinley Suffolcool with 9 service points. 2 of them were aces. Sky Nielsen with 5 kills. Those are your final stats for the Valley City Highliners. For Mayport CG, Kylie Kropleen with 9 service points, 3 aces, and 8 kills. Kaiser Carlson with 5 service points and 6 kills. Abby Sand, 2 service points and 7 kills. Ella Flayton with 12 service points and 2 aces. Kendi O'Connor with 8 kills. Josie Mostad with 2 kills. Peyton Strand with 7 service points and 19 kills. Hudson Zerfus added in 2 service points. Those are your final stats here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, your final on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mayport CG 3 sets to 1. 25-22, 25-21, 16-25, and 25-19. The Patriots, for the fourth time and the first since 2002, are your state champions. We'll take a break. We'll get you some post-game reaction when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at PurpleWave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's time now for some post-game reaction as Kylie Kropline joined us here as we were reminiscing, talking about our favorite Peppa Pig characters here in the break. And Kylie, first off, congratulations as state champion. Just how does that sound?
Honestly, it still hasn't set in yet. It doesn't even sound real.
Just kind of talk about, how this season has progressed. A lot of expectations. Kind of started out a little slow the first couple games, but just kind of kept kind of improving and really peaking at the right time, getting that region championship and then getting the state championship as well.
Yep, I agree. We did start off our first game with a loss, but, we just came back from that and we got better. We just improved, and it has got us so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about, this state tournament, able to get 3 wins. Just, kind of talk about that. I know Coach Hansen was talking about, was really pleased with the serve, especially yesterday.
Yep.
Also, again, today, good job of receiving. You're yourself a few aces for the Patriots. So just kind of talk about that aspect of the game here this weekend.
When we get aces and have good serve receive, that kind of sets the flow for our game. That's when we really just get going, and that's just how we roll, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. You as well here. I got you unofficially for 8 kills. You got Kaiser Carlson. You got Sand. You got Kendi O'Connor. You got Peyton Strand. How nice of it, just all the different hitters, you and your teammates, that that really there's a lot of teammates, that can pick you up in a game.
Yeah, we all are amazing. We all have improved so much, and I'm just so proud of these girls, and I couldn't ask for a better season.
And then with that, talk about, Kaiser as well as Ella Flayton, right? The servers, they got to get the ball kind of right where you need to.
Yep.
They're able to get it where you need to get you those kills.
Yeah, they are both amazing setters. I could not thank them more for what they do for us hitters.
As now, a couple of them, speaking of them, they have played their final game as a Patriot. Just kind of talk about what they've meant to you as teammates over this last couple of years and how proud you are to send them out with the state championship.
All of these seniors, all of these players mean so much to me. I don't think we could have had a better group of girls to play with. And I'm just so proud and thankful for how far we've come.
All right, Kylie Kropline for Mayport CG join us here following the championship game. Kylie, congratulations on the state championship here tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right, stick around. More to come. YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Recapping it here, concluding it from the state tournament here tonight on yourliveevent.com. A busy 3 days for myself, Brady Siebels, as well as Chase Miller. 14 games from you over these 3 days. We did all of the morning games. We had 2 9 a.m.s on Thursday. We had a 9 a.m. on Friday. We had an 8 a.m. today. Covered 14 contests. Covered the 5th, 3rd, and championship matches in Division A, as well as the 3rd and championship match in Division B. A busy state tournament, but we're so glad to be able to bring you this coverage here on yourliveevent.com. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage would not be possible. Broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of North Dakota High School Activities Association. That will do it for us here from the Bismarck Center. On behalf of Chase Miller, I'm Brady Siebels, saying thank you so much for tuning in. The Mayport CG Patriots, they are your state champions, 3-1 over Valley City, 25-22, 25-21, 16-25, and 25-19. The Patriots, for the 4th time in program history, are the state champions, and you saw it right here on yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and have a great rest of your evening.